Hmm.
Yeah, I drink every day.
I'm really wishing the best for you and everything. I want you to keep your head up.
Doris,
Doris, my name's Eric.
nice to meet you.
Okay, so what were you saying? You said you slept in the bushes last night?
Yeah, slept in the bushes last night and slept in the trees the night before.
How long have you been homeless for, if you don't mind me asking?
Shoot, quite a while. I can't even remember. Sleeping on the sidewalks and yeah,
Sorry about that.
yeah. I'm turned to drinking alcohol more than I should. I did drink moderately, but now I drink all the time. All right here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I drink every day.
How come, if you don't mind me asking about that? Like, what prompts
Stress,
that?
stress, and society. Living like this
Hmm.
and not getting any. I've reached out to every program.
What have they said to you?
Oh, can't do anything. They would just put their hands up. I'm a female disabled veteran.
Thank you for your service.
You're
by the way.
welcome. And so I don't understand. The government, they're supposed to be for veterans,
Hmm.
but you see more veterans than you do anybody else. You see the
Right.
homeless people in tents, homeless camps, things like that. And I even went to as far as going to like Senate and all that kind of stuff, putting a female veteran or a veteran out in the streets.
And that's a big reason, kind of like why I do this too. I like to know what organizations are helping out. And if there's not a lot of organizations helping out, like you're saying, like I like to be able to share the stories just like this to maybe raise awareness for more organizations to help out or more people to do similar things of what I'm doing to hear you guys out or to give resources that I think can help you guys maybe either get back on your feet or to just have a better quality of life, right? So I think
Yeah.
that's a huge importance factor.
Well,
What you're
they
saying.
hide those underneath the rug.
Hmm.
But once they're in they're really cushy offices. They just that's it. They pass the buck.
Hmm.
I lived in Chattanooga and the same thing.
Tennessee.
Yeah, and you reach out and you ask for help. Oh, we'll dial 211, and then you dial that number and well, sorry, everything's full. Can't help you.
It is clearly a big issue, right? If these are all full and all people are in need, there's a
Right.
huge problem going on. There's a huge issue, and I think it's honestly growing,
Yeah.
especially with how the economy's been and society in general. I mean,
Mhm.
people can't really afford for housing, and there's a huge issue, especially when somebody that fought for our country, for our freedom, isn't able to find housing,
Right.
right? So
Well,
I definitely think it's an issue,
Oh,
right?
excuse me. And then you get help with rent every once in a while, or your electricity.
Hmm.
But that's it. So, like I said, you either sleep on the streets, or you sleep in the bushes, or you sleep in the woods, or you sleep in the sewer, wherever you can
Yeah.
find a place, until the police ran you off.
How's that experience been? Are they helpful at all? Do they try to provide recommendations?
Who, the police?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they find recommendations all right. Yeah, get up, go somewhere else.
Oh, they never tell you like specific resources in the area or anything
No.
to help out?
No, they don't do anything like that. No, they may throw you in the slammer for 3 full and bed one night, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And if you've been drinking and stuff, then they put you in, detox and stuff.
Yeah. I haven't ever like asked this question before, but I think I want to ask it to you. Like, is there something along the way throughout your journey of life that you would do differently now? Like, I know you said you had, issues with the family and you also worked a few other government jobs, but if you could go back, like, would you do anything? What would you do differently, if anything, of with jobs or with relationships with family or friends or anything?
Well, I keep telling myself I should have been stronger.
How so? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I should have uh, just been stronger towards like losing my job. I should have fought with that, which I did. And, my family, reach out more to them, and it just should have been stronger. I
Hmm.
mean, shoot, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can beat the system or not.
Hmm.
You know.
I think it's super sad to see. Your story is very powerful, right? I want to maybe try to turn the gear a little bit. Let's do a little bit of a happier note. Like, what are you most grateful for in your life?
I have two beautiful children and two beautiful grandchildren and a wonderful son-in-law, a new son-in-law. And I'm trying to turn myself around so my children, Mom, don't drink anymore. Please, I can't have you in my life if you drink anymore. And I've been to rehab so many times, it's too many to count.
How was that experience? Was that
Oh, at the
okay?
time, yeah, it's okay. You don't drink. You're, and then as soon as you're out, there you go again.
Obviously, like, I want to thank you for sharing your story. I think that provides a major impact and gives a different perspective as just towards what people are really going through.
Right.
So I do have a little bit of resources that I do want to give. It's some basic necessities in
Oh,
here.
thank
There's
you.
some socks, a journal, maybe to help out a little bit mentally,
Oh,
and
neat.
stuff, and some water in there. So just basic stuff, but really I am wishing the best for you and your situation, and hopefully I can provide more in the future and help out more people in a similar situation to you. But I do think you have a bright future ahead. Life will get better. Like, some things are temporary and everything, and I know that you're strong enough to push through what you're
Yeah.
going through as well.
Like my mom always said, pull yourself by your boots, dust them off. You know.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, and dig your heels in and strive forward.
I think that's amazing advice. I think
Right.
that is just going to help out. All right.
Right. Uh huh.
Well, I want to thank you for sharing
Well,
everything.
you're welcome.
I'm wishing the best for you and everything, and keep your head up and keep staying positive. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Guys,
got
have a
this.
good day.
What's your name?
Nikki.
Nikki. My name's Eric. Here, let's slide off to the side. So, yeah. So, tell me, how long have you been homeless for?
Well, I've been in Florida for 3 months.
Okay.
So I've been homeless about 3 months.
About 3 months.
I came down here just to put myself in a better position to create a better lifestyle
Okay.
for myself and my son.
Okay.
And when I came down here, it didn't work out the way that it should have. So I basically put my son in a good situation, and I'm just trying to work it out now.
I understand. What's some of those next steps looking like for you coming up?
Well, I just recently got hired by someone who works for a nonprofit organization.
Awesome.
And basically,
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm waiting to start working.
Okay.
So it'll be a small process, but I'm sure it'll be worth it.
Definitely.
Patience,
Yeah.
definitely.
What are you most excited for with starting that new position?
Well, I like helping people.
Okay. Oh, we resonate on that then. All right. Yeah.
I like helping people. I do private care, home care, and stuff like that. I'm certified here and in New York. So
Awesome.
that already kind of comes with it, but to be able to do more to help people, in a further stance than just that, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's pretty cool stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. What's been, would you say, some of the most challenging things you've had to face the last few months being in the situation that you're in?
The weather.
The weather?
Definitely the weather.
Okay. Just like being hot and everything, or
It's being
just.
hot, and then I'm not used to the weather down here, so I get over hot,
Okay.
and now I'm like trying to get used to getting sunburned.
Yeah, I understand.
But it's just mostly the weather and the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Getting bit up a lot,
Okay.
and I guess kind of getting used to the environment.
I understand
Because
that.
you're gonna always catch a different personality out here.
Right.
You just gotta be careful how you deal with people. That's all.
I don't know where you're from, but how has that been interacting with people over here?
Well, I've created a little bit of a temper just dealing with some people, but
Mhm.
I try to treat people how I want to be treated.
I agree. Yeah.
That's the best way you can deal with people. Just treat people how you want to be treated. You usually get the same thing in return.
I agree.
I don't think there are bad people out here.
No.
Just people who've been through too much.
Exactly. And that's literally why I do this, because everybody's story is so different and there's not like a one story that fits all, right? So I try to understand what got people in certain situations, and also try to figure out the best ways to help out as I continue doing this too.
Honestly, the only thing I can say is like there's not someone that put someone in this situation. You only things only happen to you that you allow to happen. And to be in a situation like this, there has to be some point where you went wrong, and that's how you end up in the situation that you're in.
Right.
And not a lot of people would agree, but it took a little bit of self-reflect
Yeah.
to get to that point. And like I said, you can only put yourself in the position that you're in.
Right.
And the best thing you can do is work on making your situation better.
Exactly. I agree. And that kind of leads me to like a more positive note too. What are you most grateful for in life?
I'm grateful to be able to be out here, honestly, because if you are outside or inside or anywhere, you're not living, right?
Yeah.
And the best thing you can do is be grateful you're alive, period.
Yeah. No, I agree. No, I totally agree with that stuff. Is there anything else that you really want to share about your experience, or maybe people going through a similar one that you think would be useful for people to understand as well?
The best thing I can say is to be humble and be grateful for the people and the things around you. Accept all help, because sometimes it doesn't pay to be prideful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pride to get you in a lot of the wrong places. So being able to accept help and accept that you need help, and working on putting yourself in a better position so that you're able to help someone else is the best thing you can do.
Definitely. Can I get a hug from you if you're comfortable with that? Yeah. I'm really wishing the best for you and everything. I want you to keep your head up, and it sounds like you have a lot going on with you, like good going on with you, with the nonprofit coming along and stuff too. So really just wishing the best for you in your situation. And I always want you to keep staying positive, all right? I have some resources, some basic necessities that might help out a little bit too. Thank you guys for watching. I finally have the GoFundMe set up, so if you guys want to go help out the people that we encounter, make sure to check the description below. And if you want to see more interactions like this, make sure to watch right here. I'll see you guys next week.